Shalom, shalom. I want to start by giving all praises to the Lord Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Kakadash. My name is Brother Napak from the Karen Prophets of Babylon here in Tempe, Florida. I want to get the bonus to elders and apostles, great millstone, peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. I want to get into a quick, short lesson. And basically, I want to get a lesson on this picture right here. Give you some background knowledge on this picture. This is a house where my bus route, when I take the bus to go home from school, the school bus, I passed this house right here, and something always tell me, look at this house, because the house is very odd, it has posters all over it. And you see, you got these type of posters, let my people vote, and it has many more around the house, but this flag particularly, it says, we can quietly go back to the 1950s. All right, I got a bad picture, but the bus was moving, so it's kind of hard to take the picture of it. But yeah, man, this flag said we could quietly go back to the 1950s. All right, this is definitely, a Edomite. But and if you think about it, what happened in the 1950s, man, many things happened in the 1950s, especially for Jake, man. Many horrible things. Lynching. It was lynching niggas. This was 5 years before the whole Emmett Till thing. All right. And a lot of death and violence was caused against Jake, and there was no justice returned from it. All right. So these devils know what they're saying. They know what they're doing, man. All right. So these devils put flags like this, but at least he's showing it, man. Because a lot all these devils, really hide it. But this devil particularly, he's showing it. He's telling you what he's on and what he's about. All right. So at least he's showing how he feels, man. All right. And he's not no lion, devil that's trying to hide it. Because a lot of these devils try to hide it. They be serpents, They try to hide it all the way until the day that they want, that shit starts to get crazy. But this devil particularly, man, he shows it, man. All right, he shows what he wants to do. All right, but to get straight into it, this is Ezekiel chapter 35 and verse 5. It says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred. All right, perpetual meaning everlasting. All right, so these devils have had a perpetual hatred, and towards who? Towards the children of Israel, man. Towards the Lord's people. All right, they have had a perpetual hatred, everlasting hatred till this day. They still hate Jake, man. All right, they still hate Jake. So because they have had this perpetual hatred, it has shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. It says so because, they have, shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, because they did these things, man. It says, therefore, as I live, saith the Lord, Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. So these devils have been, plotting. They hated us, for the longest, man. All right. And the Lord said, because of all this, He's going to He's going to prepare them unto blood, man, and blood shall pursue them. All the way into the end. To the Lord, till they receive their judgment, man. All right. And the Lord's going to bring upon judgment upon these devils, man, because all they have done was mock, scoff. They put us into captivity. They stole our land. Stole everything we had, man. They killed us, man. All these different things they done, man, and we still haven't got vengeance from that, man. No justice from that. So Like the Lord says, even blood shall pursue thee. It says, thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth. Alright. It says, and I will fill his mountains with his slain men, in thy hills, and in thy valleys, and in all thy rivers shall thy fall that are slain with the sword. I will make thee perpetual desolate. Alright. Perpetual desolations, and thy city shall not return, and you shall know that I am the Lord. So the Lord said, I am the Lord, man. Alright. I won't do all these things unto you because I am the Lord. Alright. The Lord of the people that you have they put into captivity, they stole land from, they mocked, they scoffed, they blackmail, all these type of different things that these devils have done. Stole like history. The Lord said he's gonna do all these things unto them. Make their land perpetual desolate. Better get this also. Because they don't understand, man. They was messing with the apple of the Lord's eye, man. Alright. And any Jake parents, man, when you mess with their kids, man, when you mess with their people, they're ready to, fight tooth and nail. Alright. But the thing is, the Lord ain't gonna have to fight, tooth and nail. It's gonna be easy work for the Lord, to slay these devils. Alright, so I want to get Zechariah chapter 2. Verse 8. Shall I start at... I'm going to start at verse 7. It says, Zechariah chapter 2 verse 7, deliver thyself, O Zion, that dwellest with the daughter of Babylon. Alright, so it's to deliver thyself, O Zion, that dwellest with the daughter of Babylon. For thus saith the Lord of hosts, after the glory hath he sent me unto the nations which spoiled you. For he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of his eye. So Amen says, saith the Lord of hosts, after the glory hath he sent me unto the nations that spoiled you. And who is those nations? Really, all these other nations, that are not part of the 12 tribes chart, but mainly Esau, man. They have spoiled us. They spoiled us. They took our land, took our history, took everything from us. And these devils are willing to bring it back to the 1950s if they have to. Quietly bring it back to the 1950s if they have to, man. Alright? That's all their mindset. And that's really what that's going to happen, man. Alright? Because we're going to go back into the time where, it's going to be race wars. Those proud racist Edomites are going to be trying to hang niggas again. Alright, a time like never before. Alright, so really, they're going to take it back to the 1950s. Alright, that's what they're trying to do, man. When Jacob's trouble pop off, but it says, for he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of his eye, toucheth the apple of the Lord's eye, man. Alright, for behold, I will shake my hand upon them, and they shall be a spoil to their servants. And ye shall know that the Lord of hosts hath sent me. So they shall be a spoil to their servants, man. Who were their servants? Jacob, man. We were their servants. We had to serve them. Alright. But the Lord says they're going to be a spoil unto their servants. The Lord's going to make them a spoil unto us. Alright. But, see, get this. Revelations 12 and verse 12. Revelations 12 and verse 12 says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. All right, so these devils are going to be coming down to us having great wrath, man. Right, because they know they have a short time, man. All right. So they're ready to go back to the times where, where they can lynch niggas, man. Where they can, kill us, having open season against Jake, man. They can't wait, So the Lord's gonna have to, put their ass in their place, destroy these damn devils, man. All right. The Lord's gonna have to come back, and save us from these devils, because this is what they want to do. This is what their plan is to do. All right. To where they can be able to have open season against niggas, man. That's their goal. But look at this also, Jacob's trouble. What was that? Jeremiah 30. It says, Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 4, and these are the words that the Lord spake concerning Israel and concerning Judah. All right, so this is the words that the Lord spake concerning Israel and Judah. All right, for thus saith the Lord, we heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. So they're just telling you the type of times that we're going to be coming into. This is going to be the vibration of the whole world in this time, of fear, not of peace, man, trembling. It says, ask ye now, and see whether a man doeth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces turn to paleness. So this is going to show you, man, even the man, in this time will be in fear, as a woman that is in travail, with their hands on their loins. All right, their face pale, because it's gonna be all hell breaking loose, man. It's gonna be like a time never before. Everything's gonna be, everything's gonna be, like hell, man. People dying everywhere around you, and people haven't seen people haven't seen a dead body before, man. So imagine when you're seeing people dying all around you. People are gonna be going crazy. They're gonna not know what to do. Their face is gonna be turned to paleness. They're gonna be, in fear, especially, Jake, man. Because this is a time for Jake. This is Jacob's trouble, man. A time for Jake. That's why it says concerning Israel and concerning Judah, because this time is really for them, man. All right. This time is really for us, man. All right. But, mainly 2/3 Jakes, man. All right. It says, at last, for that day is great, so that none is like it. All right. So this day is great that none is like it, man. It says, it is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. For it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord of hosts, that I will break his yoke from off thy neck, and will burst thy bonds, and strangers shall no more serve themselves of him. All right, so this is the time of Jacob's trouble, where there's no time like it, man. All right, but the Lord's gonna save, Lord's gonna save Jake out of it, But really, he's gonna save, his elect man out of it, The elect man is gonna be saved out of that Jacob's trouble. All right. And the Lord's gonna come back and crack the sky, and he's gonna destroy this fucking place, man. Our captivity. All right. But man, that's all I want to get on that. Lord willing, this class was edifying into the hopeful elect. I want to give our praises to the Lord Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushua, Bashem, Kakadash, the Bonus, the Elders, and the Apostle, Great Millstone. Shalom.